oh my God, he was so dusty, y'all. Like, I was just like, why would you ever think that anybody would believe that I was taught? Like, I'm not the cutest thing in the world, but I don't play with dust. I'm allergic to dust. Achoo! Allergic to you. I don't have time. Hi, you guys. It's Camille, aka C Mills, and I'm back again. And you guys loved my first story time so much that I decided to do another one. And this one might be a little more vulgar, a little more obscene than the other one because someone really tried me. And I was like, who would, like, don't try me. Don't try me. And as you can tell from the title, this is about the time that some dusty little boy tried to lie and say that I gave him neck. Now, if you don't know what neck is, right? Neck. Not this neck, but like neck. Now listen, you guys, I'm a saint, and this is back in like high school, and this little boy, I was just so confused because like to try, it's just so, let me just get into the story so that you guys can understand exactly why I was so upset. So, this is the summer before I came to Howard, right? I was working at a camp, and my brother was going to a camp. For the most part, like, I didn't see him because I would, like, when he would have to be at camp, I would have to be at work. That makes sense? Like, but sometimes my schedule would work out where I would go to work late, and I could take him to camp. And other days, I would pick him up because I would get off early depending on XYZ. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. So one day, it was like a Friday, I picked my little brother up from camp. So my brother went to camp with my 3 other little cousins, and I picked them all up one day, like a Friday or whatever. So when I picked them up, one of the camp counselors I went to middle school with, I told y'all, this is like the time before I went to Howard. I haven't seen him since middle school. So I was like, oh, hey, just trying to be nice, whatever, da-da-da-da. Okay, like, I'm polite. I'll speak. Ain't no thing for me to speak. So I was like, oh, hey, how have you been? Da-da-da-da. He's like, oh, I'm cool. That's good. Blah, 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 blah. He's like, oh, that's your brother. Oh, those are they are my group. Da-da-da-da. I was like, okay, cool. Bye. Like, I guess, like, a week or so goes by, and I pick my brother and my little cousins up again. Yeah, it was like another Friday I picked them up or something like that. And so my little cousins get in the car. One was a little girl. She was like 5, and the other 2 are the same age as my brother. 3 stooges, what I call them. They're a mess. And then my brother gets in the front seat. So I'm driving, and like my brother's just looking real salty. And I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, nothing, nothing. Mind you, my little cousin's in the back cracking up. And I'm like, so what's wrong? Are you gonna tell me what's wrong? Like, what's going on? At this point, I'm like getting big sister mode. Like, who is messing with my brother? So then my little cousin goes, oh, he's upset because our counselor said that you gave him neck. So, like, I'm thinking, like, oh, cause at this time, they were, like, 11 or 12 years old. So I'm like, maybe they don't know maybe their neck is different from my neck. So maybe I shouldn't react how I want to react. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, I gave him neck. I was like, do y'all know what giving neck means? That was like my main thing. I was like, do these kids know what it means? At their age, I knew what it meant, right? But I'm just hoping that my little children have not been tarnished. So then here go my little cousin to mouth some, you know. And I'm like, oh my God. Wait, me? No. So I was like, who told y'all that I did this? They start saying the boy's name. And I'm like, ew. I had to turn to my brother real quick, actually. I had to turn to him. I was like, first of all, if someone ever told you that I did something like that, you need to be defending me, because you know that mama ain't raised no hoe, okay? You should not be letting somebody talk about your sister in that type of manner. I hope you punched him in the face. And of course he didn't. But you know, he not a rider like me. It's okay. He learning. He on the come up. He learning. Now he's getting older. He's learning to ride for me. Like I ride for him. You get what I'm saying? But that was the first thing I addressed. Second thing I addressed was like, I didn't do that. I don't, no. I didn't do that. I don't do those things. And then I also said if I were to do those things, it would not be with this dusty little boy who thinks that he is cute. Because when I tell y'all, this boy was so dusty, like, I think he actually had like a skin problem to the point where like he looked nasty. But I'm nice, so I speak to people. But boy, you really look dirty. And you have the audacity to be going and telling my little... First of all, that's another thing I said. I was like, why is he talking to y'all like y'all are grown? Y'all are children. As a camp counselor, you don't go and you joke with the kids like that. Like, no. I was just all the way appalled, all the way upset. So like, I'm mad, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna tell daddy. Here comes my brother. No, don't tell daddy. Don't tell daddy. Cause you know my father would have been on it real quick. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna handle it myself. So I go on Twitter because I had peeped like a few days before. This is before like I was like Twitter popping. This is like when I had like 200 followers, you know. So I remember like a few like days ago or so, like he had retweeted something of mine. Didn't even know he was following me. Like I didn't like when he retweeted it, I was like, oh, I didn't know you followed me. Whatever. So I go looking for that notification, you know, find it, boop. I follow him back. I DM him. This is where it gets a little explicit. I said, don't you ever in your life lie on me and say I ever sucked your little dirty little and how dare you speak like that with my little cousin and my little brothers. You're disrespectful. And I should get some to whoop your ass. That's what I said. I'm not gonna say verbatim, but knowing me, that's what I said. Excuse my language. At that point, I feel like all cards are off the table. You're lying on me about sexual actions to my little brother and my little cousins. Now, what if they hadn't told me and they had just went and told my mom and my dad, and they're looking at me like, you hoe Camille? Like, it's just, like, things, cause you're telling this to, like, who else are you telling this to? Are other counselors listening to you, and now the whole camp thinks that Camille, like, Mound's older sister is a hoe? Like, it's just so many ways this could have gone. I had to set him straight and let him know that it was not cool. So he DM'd me back. He was like, oh, I was just joking. It wasn't that deep, And I said, no, it was that deep. It was that deep. Excuse my language again. But given the circumstances, it was warranted. So after that, you know, he apologized again. I let him know, like, whatever. Right? And it came another point in time where I was able to drop my brother off at camp. So my mom was like, can you take him to camp in the morning? I was like, cool, bet. My mom works nights. I get it. Boom. So that's when I had to tell my mom, because at that point I was like, I'm going to speak to him in person, let him know that his behavior is unacceptable. I tell my mom what happened, because if I were to turn up on this boy and have to end up fighting him or whatever, I don't know, whatever the case may be, because I'm not sure how things are going to turn out. My mom needs to know the situation so that way she can back me up. Okay? So, you know, I pull up in front of the church. That's another thing. My brother went to camp in a church. They're talking about these blasphemous things in a church. Just disrespectful. Like, he just had no decorum, no respect whatsoever. So I pull up to the church, and I'm like, so Malin, I need to go get that little counselor. He was like, no, why? I don't want to. You're going to embarrass me. I said, go get your little counselor. I'm going to go in there and get it myself. Yeah, he went and got the counselor. Counselor comes to the car. I roll down my window. I'm saying real gangster. You know, I'm real gangster. Actually, I'm sitting like this because the window thing on this side. I'm sitting real gangster. Roll my window down. I could see in his face, mind you, that he's scared. Scared of little old me. That's funny. But I was feeling myself. I really felt like a G. I was just sitting there like, the next time you decide to say some dumb shit about me, that's a motherfucking lie. Know that it won't just be me in this car. And I had a minivan, y'all. So the car was deep, okay? Know that won't just be me in this car. Like I said, I should get somebody to whoop your mother. But I'm being nice to you. Don't talk to my little brother and my little cousins about like that no more. They're kids. Be appropriate. Be respectful. I should go tell your boss and get you fired. But I'm trying to be nice. And the next time I hear my name in your mother mouth, it's going to be a mother problem. He is like, oh, I'm sorry again. Like, I don't want no beef. I don't want no issues. Da, da, da. I said, just don't let it happen again. I look, got carried away, y'all. I was like, you're dismissed. And he walked away. Yeah, I be doing too much, but he just really, he had me tight. Like, who are you? What do you think this was? Like, no. But you know, then I rolled my window back up and I rode off to my camp to go to work. And that's the story of how a little dusty little boy tried to lie about me licking on his lollipop, which I didn't do. Ew. No. You thought. You tried it. You really tried it. You tried her. Me, she, her. You tried. And it didn't work. It won't work. And I'm really trying to tell y'all, like, I know this is another situation of me being very aggressive with a man. I just don't tolerate disrespect. Like, don't disrespect me. And I know that if I ever have to fight a dude, I'd probably lose, but know that I'm going to get at least 3 good hits in. So that's just how I go about life. And I'm going to press charges. I'm going to ruin your life. Let me stop playing, though. But y'all, like, just real life, don't accept any type of, like, disrespect from anybody. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, my brother was like, no, you're going to embarrass me. I didn't care because I had been disrespected. And I needed to make sure that this person understood that it was not going to happen again. And I think he got the message. But yeah, don't play me. Don't try me. Oh my God, he was so dusty, y'all. Like, I was just like, why would you ever think that anybody would believe that I was like, I'm not the cutest thing in the world, but I don't play with dust. I'm allergic to dust. Achoo! Allergic to you. I don't have time. But y'all, that was this story time. I apologize for the vulgarness, but sometimes you just have to be very candid with people. So because the story was candid, I have to be candid with y'all. And believe me, I don't carry myself in such a manner all the time when the time calls for it. Like, when you're dealing with, like, just grimy people, you gotta get grimy sometimes. But yeah, thanks you guys for watching. If you like this video, comment down below, share it, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. And watch my vlogs. Also comment what else you like to see, you know. I'm always taking suggestions. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Like, I have a plethora of videos, and I got more to come, okay? Just subscribe, like right now. But thanks, you guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this story time, and I'll be back next time.
Run up on the Mark and Jack. Run my kids need that Bo Jackson shit. Split up the nation like fractions. All cause I like my heater clacking click. Just kill me now cause that's bullshit.